So now we're going to take a look at Google's Mixboard, which is something completely different. How you get to Mixboard is labs.google.com/Mixboard. Now, Mixboard uses that program that I mentioned before, Nano Banana, to create and edit images. But instead of being able to edit one image at a time, it builds a whole scenario of images on a specific subject. So I said to it, give me a bunch of images related to Deep South Blues guitar. And it came up with all these different images. And then I said, see, there's a prompt here where you can talk to it. But what I also did is some of these are left over from the seminar last week where some of the members were uploading images for me. But so one person uploaded this image, and then we had this image already. So I said, take those three images and create a new image out of them. And you could actually have up to 15 images and blend them all together, which is something I showed in Nano Banana a couple of weeks back. And it was absolutely wild. Actually, I'm going to, just so you have an idea of this, because it's pretty extraordinary. Yeah, here was an example of 15 different images. Told Nano Banana to blend them in a specific way. And it did. It put them all together and in something that made sense, that included all the things from the previous, all the 15 things, which is pretty unusual and pretty different. And Nano Banana can also, you can put in a room and say, what would it be like if this was a whole bunch of bookshelves? And it does it. And you say, what about a couch here? And it does that. So you can design rooms and all sorts of things in different ways. And you can also say, okay, take these two images, this one, and blend them. And it creates that. And I think in this instance, she actually said, have us both sitting down and me petting the dog. And it does. And it's also interesting in terms of the fact that you can say, okay, take Michael Jackson and Billie Eilish and make it into Billie Eilish taking a selfie of the two of them. And it never happened, but it looks like it did.
Uh-huh.
Or put this person holding this bottle, and it does that.
Could you please show us that great big, long, lovely prompt that produced the lady leaning against the pink car? I didn't quite have an opportunity to read it through. It's remarkable.
Okay, I will. I'll get back to that in a second, but I'm going to show you something else first. So I created this in Nano Banana, and then I said, okay, take this and set it on fire. And it did. And it kept everything else absolutely the same, except it changed the lighting on her face to reflect the fire. And then I said, okay, this is dusk, make it dawn. So it did the same thing. It kept it exactly the same, but just changed the time of day. So you've got complete control in ways that we never had before. And you could even take this image and say, okay, bring it to life.
Hey, I'm walking here.
So it's a really remarkable tool. And so I'm going to go out of the, oh, you want to go back to that? You want to go back to this one? Okay, I'm going to start with this one real quick. This one had these 7 items, and the guy said a fashion model in a beautiful long dress flowing with the wind, wearing red headphones and red high heels, is posing in front of a red exotic car on top of a roof during sunset. Her small dog is beside her. Fashion photography, high fashion, high quality, and it created that.
Yeah, it's a different one. Okay.
It put the glasses on the dog and the headphones on her, and it has all the elements that were in the picture. But this is the one you wanted to read. So,
Yeah, yeah. Amazing.
so let me know when you finished reading it, and then I'll show you.
Yes, quite all right. I just zipped to the bottom. It's amazing.
Yeah. So Nano Banana is unique and a great tool. But we're going to go back to Mixboard because Mixboard uses Nano Banana. So, like I say, you can take any number of them and blend them together in whatever way you like. Or you can say, give me more like this. If you don't like the image, you can say regenerate it and you get a new one. Or you can say remove the background and it takes the person out and you can place him wherever you want and you can blend him with other things. So it makes image work, design work really so much faster and easier. And you could upload a bunch of merchandise and your logo and say, put my logo on all the merchandise, and it'll do that. This was actually something that the guys last week at this webinar did this one on an 80s roller rink derby, a roller rink party. And then they said, okay, blend this one and this one. And it did, and it produced this. And you see, it, even though it puts her in whatever position is relevant. In other words, if you wanted her to turn to the right or turn to the left, it will do that. And if it's in a situation where standing up like this wouldn't be appropriate, it'll fix it to what would be appropriate.
Oh, proportional, isn't it?
Yeah. So it makes design and image editing so much faster and easier. So let's do one. So what would you like to make a mix board on? What subject? And use you can use your microphones. Cat, well, the thing is, Tricia, if you just say cats, you'll just get 15 images of cats. Let's make it a subject, not a specific object or specific person.
What about cats who are jazz jamming together?
Do you mean playing music?
Adding a pinch of pixel dust. I love it.
So we got cats playing bagpipes, cats playing the violin.
For sure the bagpipes and the conductor, I think. That's that one.
Yeah, let's say, actually, let's take, oh, here's one playing the electric guitar. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to say more like this. See what
Yeah.
I'm seeing in the comments, people going, oh my God, wow, very nice. Oh, this is crazy. So it just created more like this down here. It did this one, and this one, and this one. And then it says, what do you want to change? And because it's Nano Banana, we can change something. We could say for this one, and you see when we select it, it puts it down here. So we'll say, I guess this is a harp, right?
Yeah, it's a harp guitar. It's both. I don't know why. That's an AI thing.
Change the harp guitar.
There are harp guitars.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't look like that though.
Okay, so change the harp guitar to a cello.
okay.
There we go.
Yeah, except there's part of it still, there's the harp in there.
Yeah, so let's see if we can remove the harp part. It might not know that this is a harp, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It did.
Bingo.
It fixed it. So you see how useful Nano Banana is in terms of editing. You can say specifically what you want, and you get it with everything else keeping the same.
And if it didn't grasp it, would it ask you?
No, I just try something.
Yeah, usually we just try it. And this tool is completely free. So it's a lot of fun because you can, if you're looking for, say, your website or some promotion or something, you're looking for a specific image and you're not finding it easily and quickly, just ask Mixboard to create 15 of them and you find something that's close and you say, okay, more like this, and then adjust this, change that, and you can end up getting exactly what you're looking for.
So it never comes back and says, what's a harp?
It hasn't done to me yet, no.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a fun tool, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, there's something else I forgot to mention, and that is a kind of cool function. Let me pull up something on one of my monitors so that I can demonstrate this. What you can do is you can grab something from your own computer and you can add it to the Mixboard.